Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day. Today, I want to talk about the power of food when it comes to cancer. When we talk about cancer, we need to look at recovery as well as prevention. While we know that your lifestyle plays a major role in almost all the cancers that exist out there, and we also know that your lifestyle plays a role in prevention, what are some of my favorite, most scientifically documented foods that play a role in the prevention of cancer and including the recovery of cancer? Now, when I say the recovery of cancer, remember, cancer is a multifactorial disease. You can Google foods, but 1 or 10 foods is not going to take away your cancer. Good food and good nutrition, foods that contain anti-cancer nutrients exist. But if you think only those foods are going to work for you, it's impossible. The same way when you think only your chemotherapy or your radiation is going to work for you, it's impossible. You will get that cancer over and over again. To put a cancer in remission, it's a multifactorial approach. While your treatment is necessary, whether it's hormonal, it's chemo, it's surgery, it's radiation, whatever it is, your nutrition is also critical. And so is your exercise, so is the quality of your sleep and your emotional wellness. All of these things, your environment around you, inside of you. That's why we always say cancer can never be caused by just one thing, one trigger. It is multifactorial. People who are sleep deprived, no, sleep deprivation doesn't cause cancer alone. It's sleep deprivation along with a poor diet, along with stress levels that come with sleep deprivation and a lack of activity that causes your cancers. And like that, there could be several reasons. Someone says, oh, I got a genetic cancer. It's because of my gene. Yes, but still, it was a change in your lifestyle that caused your gene to manifest into a cancer in most cases. In very few cases, the gene is so strong that no matter what you do, the cancer may happen and it can be treated. So today I'm going to go over a couple of my favorite foods which have been scientifically documented because they contain bioactives, they contain anti-cancer nutrients, they contain flavonols, they contain particular enzymes that all work with the immune system, keeping inflammation low, creating cell death of cancer cells, which is called apoptosis, helping the signaling pathways of certain messages that have to be sent from one cell to another, and also increasing the efficacy of your chemotherapy. While many out there have to take chemotherapy, the next question should be, how do I manage the side effects of my chemotherapy and radiation, and how can I actually make the chemotherapy that's getting into my system more effective for me, effective in the sense to kill more cancer cells. So let's start off with the list of foods, which are very, very simple foods. Most of them are easily available across the world, and if not, it is possible today with logistics and delivery. Number 1, the cruciferous family of vegetables. When I talk about crucifers, I think you can check every disease, and there is a connection of crucifers in a positive way with most of these diseases. We're talking about broccoli, we're talking about kale, we're talking about cabbage, we're talking about cauliflower, we're talking about radish. These are all crucifers. There's a whole list of them, but these are the most common crucifers that exist. Of course, you want to do it lightly steamed, you want to do it cooked, you want to do it boiled, but you want to do it in stir fries, but you do not want to do it raw, especially if you have digestive issues and if you have thyroid problems. So it's always better. And usually raw vegetables are not always the best thing to do when your body's sick. When your body's sick and you don't have much energy for digestion, raw vegetables require a lot of energy for your digestive system to break down the thick plant cellulose walls, which is why sometimes it's recommended to steam it lightly or to cook it lightly. And plus, when you have cancer and you're on treatments, raw food isn't recommended, mainly because of the possibilities of infection. So crucifers are rich in nutrients that can help you when you have cancer, and even if you're looking at a strong immune system, keeping inflammation low, keeping free radicals neutralized in basically in a neutral form in your body. All of this are found in crucifers. Broccoli sprouts, you can grow broccoli sprouts at home in the form of microgreens. You can get broccoli sprout seeds on the net, you can buy them, organic ones, and you can grow them. Broccoli sprouts are fabulous when it comes to any type of cancer. And of course, the foods that I mentioned today, if it suits you, eat it. If it doesn't suit you, don't do it. Let's move down the list. Carrots Carrots are scientifically documented because they contain something called falcarinol. Falcarinol plays a huge role in all cancers, breaking down cancer cells, creating cell apoptosis, increasing the signaling, making the efficacy of your chemotherapy work better. Now, carrots in excess can be toxic, but for it to be toxic, you would have to probably have anywhere between 300 to 350 kilos of carrots in a day, which is impossible. But at the same time, even if there's a good food, we don't need to overdo it. You see the beauty of the human body? It needs a little bit, but quality nutrients at the right time. And that's why a lot of our cancer patients are recommended to eat carrots or make them into carrot juices, because not only does it help you with your cancer, it also helps you with your liver. And you got to look after your liver when you have cancer because of all the toxins going into your chemotherapy and your medication. The faster you can clean the liver, the healthier your body is and the stronger is your immune system. So carrots, carrot juice, a fabulous food when it comes to cancer and your overall health. Any food that contains a compound called apigenin. Apigenin today has been scientifically and medically documented for its positive role with every single cancer out there, from breast to prostate to lung to colon to skin cancer. Now, apigenin is found in things like apples, it's found in cherries, it's found in grapes, it's found in basil. So if you like pesto, and you can have pesto. And basil is easily grown at home. Even if you don't have a garden, you can grow basil in small pots on your balcony, on your windowsill. It's found in celery, it's found in parsley, it's found in chamomile tea. And chamomile tea is a caffeine-free herbal concoction. It is unbelievably powerful for your sleep, for cancers, to relax after a long day. It is a fabulous tea, and we recommend this to all of our people, whether you have cancer or not. Chamomile tea mixed with lemongrass with a little bit of thyme, a little bit of oregano is super powerful for your cancers and your overall health. And apigenin is also found in good quality red wine. Then we're talking about lettuce. We're talking about turmeric. The spice that we know, it's called yellow gold. Turmeric for the longest time has been medically now and scientifically documented for its role in cancer. It's an anti-inflammatory, as a powerful antioxidant. So if you're Indian and you tend to use turmeric in most of your foods, you're getting enough. Sometimes when you have a disease, you may have to take it in the form of curcumin. Of course, not with your chemotherapy, but after your chemotherapy session. So turmeric is a spice which is super powerful, plays a very important role in prevention as well as recovery. Green tea. I've been talking about this for the last couple of months because the more I talk about it, the more and more research is coming around green tea and its powerful antioxidant role in cancers and in general health and mostly all diseases. So if it suits you, you can have 1, 2, 3 cups a day. It's absolutely fantastic for your health. Spinach, again, not raw. I'm not a fan of green juices because green juices on paper sounds extremely healthy. But you need to understand, if you're not growing your own greens, you're basically juicing a ton of pesticides every single morning on an empty stomach. A lot of people who don't know they have thyroid and they juice their green vegetables and their broccolis and all of that stuff actually make their thyroid way worse. So green juices, it's a myth that it can detoxify your body. You see, detoxification in the human body is a cumulative effort of your lungs working well along with your liver, your kidney, your colon, and your skin. These are the largest detoxification organs in the human body. And as long as you're hydrating yourself, keeping yourself away from toxins, junk food, processed foods, chemicals in foods, and eating a balanced diet that has your macros, your micros, your colored vegetables, your plate looks like a rainbow, most people never have to detox unless they're going through heavy treatments and they need the assistance of specific concoctions that can detox their bodies. So spinach, powerful cancer-fighting food. Steam it, stir fry it, make it into a soup, lightly cook it. It is a fab food for you. Mushrooms, again, we've spoken about that. All form of edible mushrooms are fantastic when it comes to cancer. Seaweed, so if you're a sushi fan and you're getting good quality seaweed, good quality sushi, it's great for your cancer. When it comes to fruits, the most powerful cancer-fighting fruits, pomegranates, pineapples, all forms of berries, and papaya. You will find these common fruits documented in almost every single scientific document ever written about cancer prevention and cancer recovery. And these fruits are easily available. And then your family of nuts and seeds. You cannot go wrong with good quality nuts and seeds, whether they're almonds, whether they're cashew nuts, Pistachios, fantastic, super, super, super nutritious when it comes to cancers. Macadamia nuts, all of them. You don't want to do the salted ones, the fried ones, the candied ones. No, just simple raw nuts. You can soak them for a couple of hours to get rid of the anti-nutrients and eat them. And along with that, seeds like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, all of these seeds are fabulous. So you see, it comes down to the basic foods. Now, how can I get a little bit of all these foods in my daily diet? I may have spinach today. I may have cabbage tomorrow. I may have cauliflower the next day. I may have pomegranate today. Maybe I'll have pineapple tomorrow. It comes down to a little bit of planning. You have all these foods in your ecosystem. Now see which foods you can use as often as possible and get them into your regime. There is a reason why they say food is medicine. Because medicine exists in food. No, we can't say that an apple is going to take away your cancer or an apple is going to take away your diabetes. No, that's wrong to say. But does it play a role in your diabetes and your cancer? Absolutely yes. A positive role. Couple it with lifestyle. Nutrition is useless if it is not coupled with your exercise, your quality sleep, and your emotional wellness. Your allopathy medicine is useless if it is also not coupled with quality sleep, emotional wellness, and the right amount of exercise. So these are some of the foods. There are many, many more foods which have been studied for cancer. We'll talk about them another time. We're talking about trifla, we're talking about mustard, we're talking about raw honey, we're talking about onion. There are so many more things. But today, we'll just keep it simple with this ecosystem of foods, and we'll soon talk about the other foods. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.